Hi guys, today you clicked on this video and hopefully you read the title or you thought I looked cool on the cover. But this is going to be like a reading vlog after, because I made a probably foolish decision to buy this book. The Count of Monte Cristo is 1,200 pages long and very well known. I think everyone I've seen has liked this book a lot. Yeah, I used to love reading. I used to do it every day, every minute. I just had nothing else I could focus on. Then I got a phone. Yeah, and that's just messed that all up because I got TikTok, and it's just been, reading hasn't been quite as enjoyable for me ever since, because that's firing dopamine at me at 4 million miles per hour. I've actually got my phone here, by the way. I'm not just pointing at nothing. But I read a few classics recently. I finished The Catcher of the Rye like a week ago maybe, and Bell Jar like a month ago. I've been having big breaks in between reading, because I've been reading on my phone. If you know, you know. But I mean, getting back into these classics, right? This book, I'm gonna divide it into a few sections. It's 1,200 pages, so I'm gonna do probably a 100-page like summary. I can't decide whether I'm gonna put the plot in it or I'm just gonna talk about my feelings. I think this video will have spoilers, so if you haven't read it, don't watch this video. Read it for yourself or read it along with me, and then yeah, I'm gonna jot down my notes. Maybe not a notepad, maybe in the book. I think in the notepad, so I can summarise it and read it all off to you guys a bit better. I'm not sure how long this video will be. It's 2 minutes already of me just talking, so you're probably bored already. I'm going to be making my annotations, thoughts along the way, plot thoughts, just overall, did I enjoy this book? What I think the themes are behind it. Would I recommend it at all? So yeah, you can either click off now because you're bored, probably are, because I would be bored too. I don't have a very good attention span. This will be me and my collection of thoughts along the way, and hopefully posted to this empty YouTube channel because I couldn't be bothered to film in the heat of the summer. So yeah, come along with me, have a good time, get a cup of tea, a snack, and yeah, join me as I read The Count of Monte Cristo. So we meet again. It is still the same day I picked it up. Time, okay, I'll tell you the day. Sunday the 12th of June, and time right now is 11:30. I've been really enjoying it overall. I'm quite a few chapters in, but I really like it. Like, I've already had moments where I've teared up. I've been like, I went yes at one point. I've really enjoyed it. Here are my little bit of notes. I've got a bit of a structure. On what I'm going to speak about each time. So for each 100 pages, I'm going to do what happened. So by the way, there will be big spoilers in this. I'm just going to tell you what happens. And what I think about the characters. At the end, I'll kind of look at writing style. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Right, let's go. That's cringe. Okay, so pretty much what has happened so far is we see Dante, who is the mostly main character of this book, from what I can tell so far. He gets back from his like voyage. It's 3 months long. He hasn't seen his fiancée in like ages. He talks to the person who kind of owns the ship that he's been living on, and they pretty much agree that he's to be captain because sadly on the trip the old captain died of like some sort of fever. He heads back to his dad's house, you know, meet up with him I guess, and he meets Caderousse. I don't know if I'm saying these names right. Okay, he meets Caderousse, and his dad doesn't like him. His dad is like, yeah, this guy is fake as hell, but he's nice enough, so we'll let him in. It's really awkward because they don't really like each other, but they're just like, Hi. Yeah, we're neighbours. He heads off after the encounter with his dad, who was really poor and ill, by the way, because he used loads of money that he was given by Dante to pay Caderousse like a debt, paying off a debt. He heads off to see his fiancée, Mercedes. When he like turns up, he sees Fernando. He's not happy with seeing Fernando there, but it's sorted out. Fernando is in love with Mercedes. He's like, he wants that gal. But Mercedes like, you're a brother to me. Friend zones him crazily because she really loves Dante. Earlier in the book, we are introduced to Danglars. I also don't know if I'm saying that right. He doesn't like Dante. They're like enemies. Anyway, Danglars, Caderousse, and Fernando, they all go for a drink, right? And this is when the plot begins. They are thinking, well, we do not like this guy at all. So how do we... Why is my hair so like up? Sorry, I've been lying down, so it's kind of funny. How do we get rid of this guy? And they're like, we can't kill him because Mercedes would kill herself, and then Fernando can't have her. So they set him up, they make a plan, and then they kind of leave it, but at the last minute, Fernando grabs that plan. It's like a letter saying that he was a traitor, kind of. And he steals that letter and sends it off to the crown prosecutor, like a court, like snitches on something like Dante didn't do. Mercedes and Dante go in, have a feast because they're about to get married, but that is interrupted when the police come charging in and are like, no, you're being arrested, mate. Sorry. He goes to a court, no luck. The judge really likes him, but something happens because he talks about how he had this little break in when they were burying the body of the previous captain. That's really suspicious, and he's shipped off to prison. At the end of the 100 pages, we learn that there is an uprising against King Louis, who is the king at the moment, and yeah, that is pretty much what has happened. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few opinions. So there's like, not all the characters, I've not talked about all the characters here. Going through my opinions. Dante, oh, what a G. That man, like, it's so obvious he's such a good person. He's the kind of person that you're like, he can't be real, he's so good. And he's not real, he's fictional. I love him. He's just like an embodiment of goodness. Fernando, the one who really likes Mercedes, he's the one who sets off the plot against Dante, which I really don't like. But he's so in love with Mercedes. It's like, love makes you do weird stuff, right? I understand why he did it. I just didn't like that he did it. So he's getting that from me. Okay, Dante, 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10, because apparently he showed some violence. I don't believe that though. Caderousse, he got extremely drunk during when they were making the plot, and he does try to argue against Danglars, like when Dante gets arrested. He tries to argue it like, mate, you've just lied and now he's getting in trouble, so I don't really like this. But he's convinced not to speak. Caderousse, I wish he had said something, but otherwise we wouldn't have the rest of the book. So, Danglars, I hate that guy. He annoys me so much. There must be my thoughts is that there's something that happened on the ship that's more like than just them arguing and not liking each other to do all this. Because he was a bit worried about keeping his job. But sending this guy to prison? No, mate. Not on. Not flipping on. Finally, we've got Mercedes. I love Mercedes. She's obviously so in love with Dante. They're like the perfect pair. I kept writing it. I've got the book here. I made like so many notes about how perfect they are for each other. and we don't even see them together that much. It's just the writing's really good. You feel like they are really in love. Like, they're both just really good people, and they're made for each other, and they're perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much the summary. That was 5 minutes, 6 minutes, of what I'm thinking so far. 100 pages in, 12 left of these, so I'm probably gonna make 2 videos. Yeah, so it's nearly the 13th, and we'll see how long it takes me to read it as well, because I had a big break. I was like playing Roblox and stuff in between, so I don't know how long it'll take me, but this is coming everywhere with me because it's so good. I've literally been reacting. I've shed tears already, but yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'll start making some predictions hopefully soon as to what I think will happen, but yeah, I'll look into that. Bye.